Hello, how is everybody doing today? I'm doing pretty well myself, and let me tell you, yesterday, man, I just couldn't quit thinking about this game, and I had this menu, or this, main theme was just stuck in my head all day, so, I'm excited to get back into this. I think we started to make some really good progress, and yeah. There will be more good progress today. Let's hop right into it. Maimlard, is that how you say your name? Maimlard? With the first. That's a new... Hang on, where the hell is my camera? There it is. That's a... Oh. Congrats on your first time getting the first. Alright, so where was I last time? Or yesterday? What happened, the last thing that happened yesterday was, ooh! Can't we fill this in because we know who Beardo is now? Or was it Knifey Boy that lit this cannon? I don't remember exactly, but, let's see. There's a couple, people left to identify, but really what happened last time was I figured out these two gentlemen, as well as Volkov, which was Beardo, right? I also figured out the actual Omid, meaning I still don't know who this guy is. And this guy is supposed to be easy, so I am going to bookmark this guy. And right now, we're gonna see who the fuck this guy is. I am a bit addicted to this game now, because, yeah, it's just, this game is kind of what I needed right now. Like I was saying a couple days ago, you know, I just, for the past several months, I went really hard on Twitch streaming, and it was going really well when I was, like, alternating between Mario and GTA, because I was just playing through the GTA series, a lot of the games for the first time, you know, and I was like, man, GTA games, these are really fun. And then Mario is, like, overall my favorite shit ever, and there were a couple Mario games I hadn't beaten before, right? So, like, I was really into it every day, you know? But once I finished the last of the Mario games, and then kind of got burnt out on GTA, those two things kind of happened at the same time. And ever since then, I've been a little bit more like, what do I do, you know? Code Vein was pretty cool, you know, I still have to finish that. But, like, yeah, for the most part, I'm just kind of in this, like, what do I do state. Outer Wilds, I loved. And so, I think this was a good move after that. This was a good suggestion from Minin because it's you know, with like the running out of Mario games and then the burnout on GTA and stuff and the overall feeling of what do I do, exactly what I needed was something like I've never played before, you know? Just something totally different. Okay, so what we learned was that the guy with the tattoos is apparently present.
saya tutup. Kutpilo.
He is apparently present on this scene. We just don't know. We don't know where. We don't know who he is. So, let me turn this down a little bit. Yeah. So, we just don't know which of these guys is him, but we know that he does sleep down here. So, allow me real quick to... Oh, that's like a table up against the wall. Okay, and then it's held up by the thing. Gotcha. Oh, they all have a table. These guys just brought theirs down to play cards with. Okay. I was talking about that before. Like, that was part of my identifying of these guys. Was like, wait, do they sleep here? Or is this just the only table? Now I actually see, oh, they all have a table. So, yeah. Alright, anyway. First discovery of the day. They all have tables. So... Where else can we check out here? So what I want to do is take inventory of the numbers, you know, the different numbers. I don't think it. If our guy here is one of these guys, I think that would be stupid, right? For these guys to be considered present. So I don't think it's one of them. That would just be too dumb. It would be too dumb. It'd be too much of a red herring to say in the book that our guy was present here and have him be not visible. So, who do we have? Let's look at 53 and 51. Look, I know I did this last time, but I didn't do it properly. So 51 and 53, are these guys both identified? They are. So it's not these two guys. We know who they are. It's not those guys, of course. How about these guys over here? We've got 57 and 58. Who are these two gentlemen? Alexander Booth and Patrick O'Hagan. We don't know who Alexander Booth is. But we know it's not 58 Patrick O'Hagan. So 57. Here's a guy that it technically could be. It could be Alexander Booth. So 57. Marking that down. And okay. Moving this way then. It is none of these three guys. How about 38? That's kind of out of place. Oh no, I guess not. Okay, so how about 38 through 41? Whoops. 38 through 41. Ah, these are our Chinese gentlemen. So, technically, could be one of those. I doubt it, but could be. You know, they are not otherwise accounted for. And then we've got 59. Who is 59? George Shirley from England. Could be him. So, hang on. Let's 59 right here. Let's 57 right there so that they're in numerical order. Oops. What did I just do? All right. Lastly, we've got number 36 over here. Omid, but he is accounted for. Whoops. Wait, where's his 6th sword? I thought Omid was the guy with the dope sword. I guess it's just not up here anymore. Or is he already dead? Wait a second. Are the blankets over dead people? No. Like, nobody's dead at this point. This is the one. This is the sick guy dying. Like, nobody's dead yet. So he doesn't even have his sword hung up yet. Here's the peg that it would go on. Oh well. Anyway, 36. You thought that the tags are dead bodies. So at this point in the story, on this chapter that we're on right now, literally only, like, Samuel Peters, or whatever his name is dead. Yeah, Samuel Peters is the only dead person at this point. Because, boom, then we're on this page right now. I mean, also there was a stowaway who's dead, but that was a stowaway. He won't have a hammock. And then we got 37. Yeah, it's like everybody's got a labeled... Everybody's got their own hammock, it seems. Or at least all of the people in this, you know, area. Okay, so anyway, 36 was that guy. So then we got 37 and 42. So 37 is Timothy. We know about that guy. It's not him. 42, Nicholas Botterill. We know about him. It's not him. So that means the only people it could be are... It's either one of the Chinese guys... or it is Alexander Booth or George Shirley. If my information here is... If my, like, suspense... or suspicion, sorry, is correct, that, that the idea that on this page... our boy right here is present, quote-unquote. That means that, he must be, like, in one of these hammocks. And, well, let's take inventory of that. We can prove whether that's wrong or right. Dude, I love when Magic does this. Check this out. He's sitting his butt on my lap, but he's got his front half up on my tray. I gotta move my mouse a little bit, but it's so cute. Alright. Oh, he's gonna rub his face on the keyboard, though, and open 1,000 calculators, probably. I'll give him some room. Alright, anyway. Dude, let's count this. So, the page says 22 others were present, which means that 23 people are highlighted here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3. 23 people total in the scene. So, let's see if that's right. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Wait, is this one not full? That doesn't look like there's a body in it. Where's the actual doctor's office now? Oh, there's no doctors. Okay, hang on. 53? Who is 53? Do we know? William Wasim? And what does he look like? He's that guy. And that's this guy, right? Yeah. So he's just out of his hammock right there. Gotcha. Now, who's the, what's the other hammock that doesn't look like anybody's in it? 57. Alexander Booth. We don't know what he looks like. Yeah, where is this guy? That's not this guy. I don't think, at least. I'm very confused about the X. So yeah, I'm a little confused about this. Why isn't this guy here? Unless he just wraps himself up like a fucking caterpillar when he sleeps. Or wait. No, not him. I'm confused about this. 57. Oh, wait. Okay, there's a trace of a foot up here. Good thing they have, like, this glow to them. The people do. So he is in there. Man, it seems like it'd be hard to breathe with that blanket over your face. Okay, anyway, back to counting then. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Yeah, 4, 8, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19. Uh-oh. There's only 19 motherfuckers out here. You know what that means? That means 20, 21, 22, 23. That's kind of stupid. Just that... Is it, though? I mean, we had to count. But that means that... What if he's one of these people? We can't possibly identify them. Because we can't see them. But okay, what that means is... Memorize what 4 hammocks these are. And go to another scene. So, we are... Okay. So we're on the gun deck, facing the bow, and they're like under the stairs. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, gun deck. Oh, like all the hammocks are taken down now, though. Wait a second. This is interesting. Why is number 44 still up? Who's number 44? Lewis Walker? Interesting. You know what's actually funny right now is that paying attention to the fact that the hammocks are all taken down right now is actually the first time that I've looked around this scene. I've looked around the ship and considered the fact that this is after everything happened. And this is a valid state for the ship. You know what I mean? Like, so much of the time you're spending jumping around in these different scenes to look at what the state of the ship is after all the scene, or like in the different scenes. This is the first time that I've considered that we might be able to glean information about a passenger from this state of the ship. And the clue that I'm looking at right now is the idea that Lewis Walker's hammock is still hung up, and everybody else's is taken down. Which, so, now that I'm figuring that out, actually, like, really looking at these hammocks, I think I'm starting to figure out where I would have started to put together the idea of how to get the Peters figured out. Alright, anyway, let's go to the next doctor scene and see if there's something more we can... See if we can see those other hammocks.
Well, same as the other fellow. Some lung disease. Consumption. It works with the cold. Spray?
No, because we can't reach the gun deck.
They must have picked it up at the last house.
I need to find the first scene where we can access the gun deck again. Maybe it was this one? Let's try it. Let's see, was it this one? Murder number 1? Nope. Oh, right. It's this body. I also wanted to look at this scene a little bit more anyway.
Who is there?
To discuss the meaning of this. The idea that they already have a shell in their chest. That's what I don't really understand yet, is that these people from Taiwan have this shell already, and it's in a chest. But then for some reason they're trying to steal the shell, and then the monsters come because they want it back. But then during the scene where they're coming for him, it looks like one of the monsters has another shell. And I can't tell whether they get that other shell or not. And the reason I say that, like, is there a second shell and do they get it, is because at the very end... they say they're asking about them. You know, the shells. So, did the calling actually result in them getting a second shell? I should have looked at it closer. But oh well. Anyway, where are we at now? Alright, can't access anything higher from here. Whoops, I meant to walk in there. Alright. And then this is just going to be on the main deck. I doubt there's any access down there from here.
You have been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasquale.
Quiet.
Wait a second, I never thought about that detail before. You've been found guilty by self-confession. What the hell does that mean?
And by the authority of the East India Company, and thus the Crown of England, I sentence you to death.
Like, I wonder, like, the reason I say I wonder what that means is because
Mr. Wolf, when you are ready.
I can't imagine that he actually confessed. Just straight up as you would think. And if he did, why? Or does it mean just that, like, you know, is it a fancy way to say there was a witness or something, you know? I don't know. Okay, I don't think that we're gonna... Oh, right. So, if we go down to the gun deck, here's the murder part 3. I'm loving having these questions right now, though, because I'm trying to think about this game from the perspective of one of those games. This is one of those games that you can only play for the first time once, you know? I'm gonna figure this shit out, and then I'll know it forever. So right now, it's really fun. I can't imagine any of the calling stuff unless it's this is gonna have access to the gun deck. I think it's you, right? Yeah.
Ahoy!
Oh yeah, you are actually out here on this part. Gotcha.
Ahoy! Wait! Don't shoot! I have treasure!
So yeah,
Yield!
Hold your fire!
I'm guessing they come back with 2 shells. Oh, there it is. I was just gonna say, because remember, there's a shell in the chest. But then also remember, one of the sea creatures had a shell in its hair. And I'm only just realizing, boom, it's right here. It was killed by the chest. When the one guy opened the chest and it killed all the ladies, that means that he took them into the boats and rode it all back. Okay. So yeah, we have confirmation on that now. Alright, so I'm glad we have an answer there. Then we have unholy captives. More main deck stuff. But is that, are these all, that's all the calling. Oh yeah, that's these guys, right?
What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends?
这是什么？未来全部供出来，拢是恁害啦！你哋害你较比人无过好，想得阮死啊！你头个老血。
Shell? What shell?
Alright, so do we have... Our boy isn't here. I'm on something specific right now. Where I just really want to access the gun deck and find out who these last 4 hammocks are. Because it narrows down anytime. The thing is, tons of people are present on on this one, right? All the time we're seeing that somebody was present here. And I just really want to... I want to know who all those people are. So, the corpse of the cook is this one, I think. So this is Unholy Part 2? Yeah. Alright, here we go. Gun deck.
Watch your foot in.
Wait, though.
And I can rise a solid meal, boys.
Where are all the hammocks?
What's it?
They don't even look like they're hung up.
It's a pretty shell here. Let's have a look.
As it hung up as in, like, put away. So I guess they hang their hammocks up every night? Man, the music is good. Okay, so it's probably not going to be here. It might be here. You know, because the thing is, this guy dies, like, at the same time that this guy dies, right? So there's no point in going to that chapter. But this part where the guy loses his leg, that might be something. That might be a deck down, though. It is. It's over here.
Keep pressure here.
Oh, but we can come up here.
Madness is this. 20 years my steward, and never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself. Those are ghastly beasts carrying a curse. Oh, back your doom at all. Tie him up and put him in the lazaret with those things. Keep yet by his senses.
Alright, so we
All's fine, John. Men in West-
don't get anything new here either. What chapter is this? The Unholy Captives. Right, right. This is right after the calling? Okay, yes. And then the soldiers thing happens next. I feel like the soldiers part isn't gonna give us anything either. Because that's a big action part where everybody's awake, you know? Okay, hang on. Where the hell's the exit? There we go. Alright, alright, alright. Yeah, it won't be there. I don't think it'll be like any of these. Wait, Nicholas? I don't remember how I spotted this guy. How did I, oh, it's already done for Nick. That's what it was. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. I think we're not gonna find anything here. The Doom is all the canon shit. Then it's the bargain, and then it's the end. How do we know who those other 4 people are, then? Oh, that's ridiculous. I didn't oh, wait, there's the escape. Okay, wait. The escape is different from the end. Where's the officer's mess? Is that the gun deck? Let's try it. Maybe I'm supposed to... Hang on a second. 38... Let's just look at 38 through 59 real quick on the crew. And see what they are. Maybe we can just figure it out. Because 38... Okay. So you could say... Or wait, 36. Because Omid was 36, right? Maybe it's just 36 through 60. These are all the people who have hammocks. The top men and the seamen. But if you're a midshipman or above, perhaps you have a room or something like that. My phone is ringing. I'll have to go check that out later. But yeah, maybe that's what I'm supposed to glean from this, is just that it's just 36 and below are our guys. I think that's probably right. Let's take a quick look. See, this is exactly what I was talking about with Outer Wilds, where it's like I can't... you know, you might go into Outer Wilds thinking, I don't know anything about space, and then you come out of it, like, having learned more than you expected, you know? Let's just, like, count everything here. So, what, like, logical order do these follow? 58, 57, 55, 56. So 55, 56, 57, 58. Boom. Those four right there. So here's 54, 53, 51. So is this guy 52? Do we not know who this guy is? Oh. I feel like he's got to be 52, right? Do we know who number 52 is already? Abraham Akbar. I think he's 50. I think this is Abraham Akbar. What happened to you? Crushed by a beast. I'm trying it. I think this guy's number 52. That's not that hard to figure out. Oh! It was right. So yeah, the X that was confusing me the whole time, it's just the fact that, he's supposed to be 52. Alright, cool. So maybe his hammock got, like, damaged, and this is a replacement or something? Why he's special, I don't know. So anyway, what this means is that we have 52, 51, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 51 through 58 accounted for. 51 through 58. So we're looking for, like, number 50. Oh, here's 59. That's weird that it's so out of place. So is 60 around here somewhere? Let me just find 60. Okay, I don't see a 60 anywhere. And who is 60? Samuel Peters. 60 won't be here. That's right. Okay. If his hammock not being here is really the only indicator, then I even more think I wouldn't have figured that out. Because if you're supposed to count the hammocks and see that 60 is missing, so he must be the one who's already dead at this point, since, again, he's the only dead person at this point, then, again, why have ones where you can't read the tags? Because really there's going to be 5 missing. Now, you can see that all of these have living people in them. Except this one for some reason. You can kind of see it. I don't know. It's so vague. Anyway. What do we now have accounted for? 51 through 60? Okay. So, that means we're looking for 50. Because I just want to count backwards. It's not here. Okay. So, hang on. If we got 51 through 60 accounted for, or really 51 through 59, let's be proper, and I'm expecting to see nothing higher than 36. So here's 36. If that's true, then where's 37? Boom, 37. Okay, 37... 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 42. We are at 42. I don't see a 43. So we got 36 through 42. And then we have... 45, 6, and 7. (45 through 47). I'm starting to confuse myself. Because these are all the high-numbered ones. So at this point, what's unaccounted for? 43 and 44, 48, 49, and 50. So, hang on. 43, 44, 48, whoops, 48, 49, 50. 5 hammocks not accounted for. Are there 5 hanging up over here that we can see? There's only 4. So who did I miss? $43, $44, $48, $49. $50. I see 5 missing. Okay, well, anyway, that's Maba, Lewis Walker, Nathan Peters, Lars, John Naples. Those are the 3. Okay. Okay. Hey, Minin. So... And there's nothing super different about them. 43 and 44 are both top men. And then 48 through 50 are all C men. So I don't know. There's nothing, like, weird. There's nothing weird going on here. But there is one... Assuming I'm correct, that everybody... I'm just trying to account for all of the hammocks. Because the thing is... this scene... Whoops. This scene where the guy dies to illness that has all the hammocks has a lot of people present, right? And so I'm trying to count all of the hammocks and see, because I think it's really dumb that you can't read the tags of these. So I'm like trying to narrow down who these 4 people are, just to, or like what numbers they must be. So I think I've come down to the idea that there aren't any hammocks that are less than number 36. And that's where top men start, right? Everybody else is a midshipman or like above. So everybody 36 and down has a hammock. Samuel Peters doesn't have a hammock because he's dead. But other than that, I've counted every other hammock except for 5 of them. But there's 4 hanging up here. Which is just generally confusing me. Like, is there one that's laying on the floor or something? I don't know. I don't really get it. But, I have made progress, though. I figured out that the X just means it's the one that's missing from this section, which is 52. Wait a second. What if it means, like... Well, I don't know. I'm just thinking, like, why doesn't that guy have a numbered hammock? Does it mean that, like... At first I was thinking maybe his broke, and he's using the spare, and the spare is just labeled X or something. My phone is ringing again. I better go check it. Alright, alright. Yeah, I would figure that, like, if they just didn't want you to identify this guy by the number, then they would... I don't know. Like, it's... I feel like it would be illogical to just, like... Wait, what is this? Oh, okay. I don't know. I feel like changing this somehow would be it wouldn't make sense to me in like the world, right? I like the idea that it's a spare or something like that. I'm just saying there's got to be a reason, right? When the designer decides we don't want that to be how you identify this guy, or we want this to be Well, I don't know. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. So anyway, so I spent a lot of time here, and I have figured out that I'm still missing a hammock. Wait a second, is 44? Wait a second, 44 is one of the missing hammocks. That's significant, right? Yes. That's significant because that's Lewis Walker's hammock. And... well, maybe that's just like this one or something. I was gonna say, okay, so wait a second, so it's under the stairs? I was gonna say, that's significant because at this point in time, after everything, Lewis Walker, hammock number 44, is the only one that's still up. But, look, it's one of the ones that was faded out. So it doesn't really matter. Well, oh well. So we've got our buddy. So back to this guy. So we've got him. We've got it narrowed down to the people who were present on that one scene that we've already identified. And now it says that he's present here. So what's he doing here? This might be good. We gotta find some more clues about our boy here. He's just chilling out? So, this guy... he hangs out with the top men. And there aren't many top men that I haven't identified yet. And he looks like... look, he doesn't look English or Chinese to me. So I really think that he's Maba. That's my... look, that's my suspicion right now. But I've also been suspicious that he's like 3 other people at this point, so I don't know if I want to keep making these assumptions. Here he's just there with a sword being a badass. Wait a second. Does that scene have more hammock information? Time to hear all the pooping and crushing noises again. Oh shit! Oh shit! Here's the hammocks we couldn't see before. 48, 49. 44, 43. So 44, 43, 48, 49. So 50 is still the odd man out. And what's number 50, huh? F 50 is John Naples, who we already have accounted for, and he's already dead at this point, right? Where are we? No, we're on the calling right now. Or no, we're on... Where the hell are we? What is this scene? Hi. What scene is this? This is the start of the Doom. Yeah, so John Naples is already dead at this point. So yeah, lots of hammocks are gone now. So we could actually get a shitload of information from this. Like, have we identified either of these guys? No. "41. What's number 41? Wei Li? I'm doing it. Whoops. I think we're about to pop off somewhat on some information. This is very good information. Oh. So, hang on. What did I take off of here? Okay, so now let's account for 43 through 44. 48, 49. Yeah, so 50. Once again, 50 is the only hammock that's missing on the early scene. And our guy isn't dead yet, right? Our, because what scene are we on right now? We're on the beginning of the Doom. And yeah, he doesn't die until later. Alright, so let's take a look here. So this we established as 52. 57, 56, 57. Whoops. Let's just check out the difference here. 41. 45. 36. 48, 49. 43, 44. Okay. Those are the only ones left, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, ignoring that. 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, okay. So only those 10 people are left. Except this guy. Or also that guy. And so now we need to cross-reference these with the ones I saw earlier. So 36, 41, 43... so 36 was this guy. We know him. 41 and 43. Okay. 44, 45, 48. 44. 45, we already know. 48, we already know. 49, 52. 2 people already accounted for. 56, 57. So, our boy, we're still not sure. It could be Alexander. I don't know, though. I think I'm locking it in. This guy is Maba. It's supposed to be easier than this, though. I'm doing this, like, so... dumbly. I missed something huge about this guy, I think. But oh well. Alright, what else are... But what else can we identify here? So... We just got this guy. So boom, here's this guy. Still alive at this point. So where is this? If we're on the gun deck, right? Looking forward at the stairs, it's to the right. So his hammock is the one that is like across from 41. We can't see the tag on it, but we can go back to where we could. What up, L? So, across from 41, and we know who that guy is. We're popping off. We're getting the rest of this solved today. Where am I? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Where's number 41? Boom, right there. This guy is 38. And we know that for sure because number 59 over here, George Shirley, oh, we don't know when he's dead. Okay, what about 38? Well, he's not Chinese. So he must actually be 59, George Shirley. I've got you, George Shirley. I wonder where he dies. Oh, here, let's find him on the drawing. You. George Shirley. Did he kill anyone? Let's see. I really hope I'm not filling in a bunch of misinformation now. Oh, he was that guy. Okay, we need to go back to Christian Wolf because I think we know who lit the cannon now. So let's get back up there. So... Was it George Shirley? Oh no, it was Knifey Boy. That's right. Alright, Knifey Boy. We're figuring you out now. What top men are left? I bet you're Lewis Walker. You're Lewis Walker, dude. He's the only non-Chinese top man left. Mm-hmm. We finally got him. Nice. All right. But hey, we can lock in another thing with that. He was also the guy that lit the cannon. So we can put that in. All right. Who else do we have now? This guy that we don't know much about. When I wrote this down, who are these people? This is the start of the Doom. Okay, so let's real quick. Start of the Doom. That way, if I want to use that information, you know, we have it. Shot with a gun by an unknown attacker. That was the lady. Okay. Ooh, we have the end 100%ed now. Alright, so, what else? Man, that actually answered a lot of questions just now. We got Knifey Boy. We got, Maba. What was Knifey's real name? We got George Shirley now. Lewis Walker, that was him. So wait a second. Lewis Walker, huh? Oh. You know how else I was supposed to get Lewis Walker? See, I just figured that he was the only top man that I haven't identified yet that's not Chinese. You know, I had a suspicion the entire time that, hey, there's one guy from New Guinea. And there's one guy on the ship that looks way different from everybody else, right? So I was kind of... I had my suspicion that it was Maba for a while, but I also thought that he was Omid for a while, and I also thought that he was Charles Minor for a while. So, like, I was like, you know what? I'm just not going to jump to a conclusion again. But check this out. During the final part of the game, during the end... There's only 4 people that are alive at this point, and they are the captain, a seaman Henry Brennan, Lewis Walker, and, wait, it's just those... Oh, no, it's the first mate, Henry Brennan, Lewis Walker, and the captain. Now, Henry Brennan, we already have identified. And And what number is he? $56? Okay, I guess I don't know. I was gonna say everybody else is high ranking, so they don't have a hammock. And Lewis Walker, though, is number 44. And since he's one of the last people alive, it would make sense that in the final state of the ship, boom, there's his hammock. But where the hell is Henry Brennan's hammock? Is that one that has always been missing? No. So, yeah, I wonder why his isn't up. That's the thing, like, the information you get from the hammocks, I think, is kind of inconsistent. Like, it's good, it's just never... It's just rarely rock solid, it seems. Okay, anyway. We're gonna have to do the disappearances pretty soon. But, like, who the hell is this guy? So, he's in the hammocks, like everybody else is. I'm gonna have to... Oh, man, you know what I just realized? I didn't number the people on my list, on my, spreadsheet. So it's actually harder for me now to, like, narrow people down. Or I can't go back to this sorting on my list, which now that we have the hammock information, that's kind of tough. So... 55. 57. So there's those guys. Okay, so let's just go left to right here and say this guy was also present here. Oh, is he like the translator? No. This is the guy... I need to go back to this scene. Yeah, this is the one. So where's my guy? It's not this guy.
What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends?
这是什么？
So that's Chiotan. Is this the guy that I'm bookmarked on right now? No. Who am I bookmarked on? Oh, shit. I was still bookmarked on the wrong guy. Okay, hang on. Who's the first guy that we don't know? This guy. Bookmark him. First memory, he's in the hammocks. Then, he was present, oh, at the execution. Sure. Then, he was present for the murder? And then he was on the boat. He was the first guy to die on the boat. So whoever he is, he can understand sort of those people. Did anybody say anything about him? Do. I don't think anybody mentions his name. Okay. But we know that he can understand the people from Taiwan. So now let's take a quick look at this one. He's not on this scene. I was wrong.
害你一個啲人過河，寫得滿血啊！
So if I have any very extremely light criticism of this game, I think it would be that identifying who these people specifically are doesn't really help your understanding of the overall plot of what happened all that much. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like this game reveals the overall plot of what has happened to you pretty generously and quickly. And then you figuring out all these little nitty-gritty details, I don't know how much it actually helps, you know, your internal narrative of what happened to the people on the boat. You know what I mean? But who knows? It does get you to spend a lot of time and look at every scene really closely, so you do learn more about what happened, just based on the fact that you're looking at everything very closely. But you know, the actual identifying of the people doesn't seem to really help that much. What am I looking for? Where the hell is this? Is this the murder? Oh my gosh. I struggle with this one every time. Because it's right here. Okay, so where's our guy? He must be on a boat? Oh, this is the part where he's... Wait, who's this guy?
The whole crew will be on her.
Is this guy said to have disappeared? Yeah. Wait, this guy disappeared in the Doom? What the hell happened to this guy? Hang on. Big mustache man. Hanging out with these guys. Did I figure out the surgeon's mate yet, by the way? I think I did too, but I was also wrong about it at one point. At one point I assigned it to this guy. And that was incorrect. Ah, yes, James Wallace. I wonder who the hell this guy is. He looks like he's somewhat important because he's standing with the midshipman, the surgeon. You know, this isn't where... And he's got his hand on the wheel. Who would have their hand on the wheel? What is a purser? An officer on a ship who keeps the accounts. Who keeps the accounts? Especially the head steward on a passenger vessel.
Purser.
What the hell does that mean, keeps the accounts? Like, he's the one who wrote the manifest, perhaps? Ooh, helmsman. He's got his hand on the wheel. Perhaps he's the helmsman. Keeps track of the money, you say. I think this guy's the helmsman. I'm writing that in. I'm getting pretty willy-nilly writing stuff in now because I think I'm far enough where it's working, you know? Like, stuff is so narrowed down by process of elimination already. We know who this guy is, right? Yeah, that's Patrick. This is... what's his face? Okay, so who's the guy that we're bookmarked on right now? This guy. Hello. So where is he? That's this guy, right? Got him. Okay. The name of the passengers? I don't think I've really identified the passengers very much. Oh, I got all the people from Formosa identified. But that was because of the calling. Mostly. But Emily Jackson and Jane Bird. Oh, and I got Nunzio Pasqua, of course. But Emily Jackson and Ms. Jane Bird I do not have nailed down yet. They won't be too hard, I don't think. Once we really start looking. We know who this guy is, don't we? Yes, we identified this guy. So here's this guy. We know who he is. But now we've got this guy. So if we were to look at this guy, though... There's... Yeah, I identified Tattoo Guy. I mean, it was my suspicion for a long time. My thing about him was just that I started to be more careful about him because I was suspicious of him being like 3 different people already that I kept being wrong about. So when I thought that being that he looks very different from everybody else and he's the only person from New Guinea, I thought... or there's only one person from New Guinea, I thought, well, maybe it's that guy. But I didn't write it in because I wanted to find the solid evidence because... Firstly, because he's a 2-dot. So I was looking for something more obvious, you know? And also, I just didn't want to be wrong again. So I held off until at some point I was just like, ah, fuck it, I'm putting it in. And then it typed in when I got the next guy. Wait a second. Wait a second. Look at this scene that we're on right now. We've identified almost every person on this scene, haven't we? We don't know who this guy is. And this is the guy in question. So, let's think about this. Does that help me? Wait a second. Why would that help me? If I knew every other person here. It wouldn't. But what we know is that this guy, who is this the guy that gets shot? Oh no. He goes out on the boat and gets drowned. And then this guy, what happens to him? He goes out on the boat and gets speared. So I think what happens here is Nicholas, or whatever the guy's name is, Edward Nichols, I think that was his name. He goes out on the boat with let's see. He goes out on the boat with these three people from Formosa. No. Chiotan isn't there. He gets spiked at this time afterward. Is he the one that shoots this guy? Yes. Okay. Okay, so let's call this back. Nichols goes out on the boat with Ms. Lim and Itbang. And also two of these three. Which two? I'm not sure. And then when he comes back, Chio shoots him. Oh, this is a... Wait a second. Every time that I go, like, look for people who I've written in, but not sure yet, I should just come back to this page. What am I doing? Okay. You know what? I want to fill this in. Let's figure out who those two ladies are. I know I'm a little all over the place, but we are also getting a lot done. All right. So the lady that shot him is one of these two. So let's just take a look here. We're bookmarking you. First thing that she's in is the Doom. We don't see this lady at all until the Doom. Until the last part of the Doom. then, and real quick. Do. Do we have any matching names besides the Peters? I think we already figured out that we don't. Except for Abigail, of course. But I just want to make sure. Okay. Wait, why is Thomas Sefton up here? Oh, whoops, I put a space before his name. Oh, that could have been throwing stuff off this whole time. All right. So, we don't see her until the end of the Doom. And then there's these two spots. Okay, how about the other lady? Three memories. So she's also 3 memories. End of the Doom. And the escape. So these two ladies are always seen together. Interesting. And what are both of their names? Emily Jackson from England and Ms. Jane Bird from England. Oh, geez. They're both English. Are we on the regular boat right now? Perfect. Oh, but, hang on. We need to go this way. We need to get to that Doom scene. Okay. So I believe they're back here. So here's... And this is Paul, right? Yeah. So Paul is holding them both back. There it is. You wouldn't be Ms. if you were married. And she has a wedding ring on. Easy peasy. You, ma'am, are Emily Jackson. And you, ma'am, are Ms. Jane Bird. So now... Now we have to recall which one shot Volkov. Volkov. Emily Jackson. Shot with a gun by Emily Jackson. Uh-oh. I think that was supposed to write in at this point, isn't it? Let's take a quick look. We've got this one, which is questionable. We've got Wei Li. Also kind of questionable. Because of the wording of it. And we've got him. Which is pretty rock solid. Alright, what if we just say he fell overboard? Is that what it wants to hear? No? Because this might just be a wording thing. Okay, so, this fucking gunner one, dude. Oh, right, we gotta leave here. Alright. This gunner one has been driving me absolutely nuts. Because the guy got shot by accident. It doesn't matter who his quote-unquote attacker was. Alright, this is part 4. So this cannon blasted. Boom. Blasted him. Who was shooting? I don't know. Was it you? He's holding the fire stick. Certainly wasn't Maba. And it wasn't this guy. Henry. Who's this, though? Is this a guy that we don't know who he is? Oh, no, that's Abraham. I mean, I don't know. Was it Abraham? By accident? I don't think so. But I'm sticking it in there just to see. Okay. Alright, let's go back one. We gotta... Okay, Abraham. Buddy. We're going back to you. Okay, so here's this guy about to get shot. No, that's not him. Here's this guy about to get shot. Right? Wait a second. Yeah. Who lit it? Here's him. I mean, maybe it was him that shot him. Just trying to see who lit this cannon. It might have been Abraham. It might have been George, though. Do we gotta go back to part 2? I don't think part 2 has anything going on. I'm just annoyed at this because it doesn't matter who lit the cannon, you know? I hope the game proves me wrong, and it ends up mattering a lot. Are these they? So this is George Shirley right here? Yeah, so, right, so this is before any of that happened. Speaking of crushing sounds, I brought some old furniture to the dump yesterday. I had to get rid of my old gaming chair, and I'm sad about it. But I just don't have room for it in this house. But I had a lot of good gaming hours on that chair, man. I tried giving it away, but no one wanted it. Wait, no, that was the couch. I never put the chair on Craigslist because I wasn't sure if I wanted to get rid of it. And then it was too late. I had to, you know, I was making a trip to the dump. I had to do it, you know? Alright. You know what? Maybe it was George Shirley who lit the cannon. Who knows? Alright. A foreign enemy. Something's wrong here. Okay, what was the other questionable thing that I had filled in? The one guy fell from rigging. Or maybe it wasn't the guy that I thought it was. It totally was, though. We identified him by his hammock number. Alright. I'm at a bit of an impasse here, not knowing what's wrong. Let's just move on. Because I'm pretty rock solid on the two ladies. I mean, did I just type this in wrong? Emily Jackson. That was her, right? Not Ms. Jane Bird. The only problem is I still don't know what actually happened to these people who escaped. I guess I'm not positive that Emily Jackson is Emily Jackson. Let's take a quick look at who else she could technically be. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm right that those two are passengers. And that the Miz is the one who's not wearing a wedding ring. Yeah. We're rock solid on that. Okay, so next. What happened with Martin? Wait, Martin isn't... Martin isn't actually identified yet? Or his death just is unknown? Okay, here we go. Ms. and Mrs. Well, yeah. Oh, funny. I mean, I always thought Ms. and Mrs. are well, Ms. and Miss are the same thing. It's just if somebody's kind of old fashioned, they'll say that it's not Miss, it's Ms. I don't know. It's like I think the thing is that Miss is technically not correct, and it's Ms. But you can say Miss, and everyone knows. So MS is just, as far as I know, MS is just short for Ms. And MRS is Mrs. Why it's an R, I don't know. But it's easy to remember because MRS has R like Mr. in it, and it's because they're married to a Mr. Maybe, even though that's not technically correct always, but you know, it's an easy way to remember it. Wait. Wait, Martin, what's your deal? Did Martin never die? Oh, Martin must die in the bargain. Or disappear. Oh, hey, there's Helmsman. Okay, okay. Right, I gotta quit looking stuff up on Google, because it's all right here. But anyway. Okay. Who's next? We've identified most people. We need more information about the Chinese folk. There's, like, we have very little information about them right now. This guy goes on the boat and gets speared. Two of them who are not Wei Li. And then there's this guy. What else is he in? So, oh, he was here. Okay. Of course he's there. And then the next time we see him is when he dies. Huh. Funny that some hammocks are still up while they're like shooting the cannons. Yeah, you know. But 41, that's Wei Li, isn't it? Yes. And he's up there, right? He's on top right now, and he's about to fall off the rigging. 45. Yeah, Volkov. Okay, anyway. I'm starting to... I'm worried that nothing's happening right now. When this clubbing happens, can we get down to the bottom? I don't think so. I keep having to go back to this scene where the artist gets crushed, but I hate the noises. But I just want to check my work on some of this hammock business. So the thing is that at this point, right here, we see this guy next to hammock number 41. And then we see... George Shirley is here. Hi, Mia. And what number... Don't scratch. If you want to come up, just come up. Alright. Okay. George Shirley is 59. But then the other one that we have up here is 41. So yeah, here's 41, Whaley. 38, 39, and 40 are all gone at this point, right? 45, that's Volkov. 43 and 44 are Maba and Lewis. Uh, 48 and 49 are Nathan and Lars. Yes, Mia, that's the mic. Does it not smell like your face yet? 56, 57. Alexander Booth, still alive, huh? And 52. So yeah. Because at this point, if we take a look at these guys, let's think about this. Oh, Mia. Okay. So we are right here, right now. Who else has disappeared and died? Who's this guy? I keep wondering who that guy is. So, as far as the Chinese passengers, there's this guy. So that's 1. Maybe 2 right here. Because they're all top men. And then lastly, there's the guy that died. This guy. 3. Right? No more disappearances or... Whoops. Oh, shoot. Wait, what about this guy? No, 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 no. This guy, he doesn't speak that yeah. Okay. So we've got, but this is the guy though that can understand. Okay, so there's one. We're talking unidentified here. I think this guy? Yeah, two. Wait. Actually, the jury's still out on this guy. 2, the top man. 3. Okay, so those are the 3. Meaning, actually, who the hell is this guy? I'm not sure. Looks like he's one of the remaining seamen, though. But what that means is I'm pretty dang sure that this is Whaley. So... in that case... we need more information. For these other fellas! We sped up for a little bit. Slowing down just a little bit now. Let's look at the Doom. Let's figure out the rest of the Doom disappearances. We've seen all that enough. Let's go to the explosion. Explosion, explosion. Guy that got exploded. There he is, extra crispy. Okay. So what else is happening here? Here's this guy. And we've got that locked in. What else is going on here? Let's consider what we have locked in already. We've got... these 3 were in the boat that fell overboard. I just don't know who they all are. Finley. Where the hell was he last seen? He's on this one? Oh, right. On this one, he's, like, injured. And then apparently he's present on this scene. Do we see him anywhere, though? Like, where actually is the helm? Here's these guys. Here's he. There's that happening. Okay, we'll move on real quick. You know, what's interesting about the Ms. versus Mrs. is that you mentioned MISS for Ms. and MS for Miss, which is also Ms. It's just different pronunciation. But point is, I think that means MS is short for it's just the abbreviation for Ms. But if you go the other way though, for Mrs., I don't know how you would spell that out. I don't know how you spell Mrs. Without just saying MRS. Like, Mr. for MR, pretty sure it's just MISTER. But no one ever writes out Mr., you know? Ms. is unmarried and Miss is neither married. Oh, Miss is just, it's just undefined? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I've not heard that. I mean, I might be wrong. I don't know. So Miss is just it's just not said. Is this the captain? No. Oh no, that's Volkov. Down here we've got this guy's name is Thomas? Yes. Here we've got that guy. And this guy. Here's where we catch... Oh, he's just going up. Not the part where what's-his-face is falling. Whoa, whoa, whoa! They actually severed one of the tentacles. Was that with the explosion, probably? Yeah. Interesting. There's the boat tipping over. That is the disappearance of those other three. But who we are very interested in right now is Finley. Are these other three indicated as present on this scene? If we go... Yeah, this is the torn apart one, right? Yeah. Yeah, Nathan Peters is one of the people falling out of the boat. And so is this guy, I think? And so is this guy. Okay, so they are indicated as present here. I thought that it was more secretive than that. Alright. So we just need to go back to Abigail's scene then. Fates? Let's take a look. This many. So we're getting there. Abigail. And finding another person will be a good indication of who I got wrong also. Okay. So where is the helmsman? He's supposed to have made an appearance here. Oh! There he is. So, what would you say is happening to this guy right now? I think I would say he was drowned by a beast. Maybe? This is a little bit of guesswork going in right now. As far as, like, what the... Because this is very vague, what we're being shown here, you know? So, I think I'm going to call this... Drowned by a beast. So either I'm wrong about his name, or that's not the proper wording. Because I think this is right. I think this is right. I've been thinking that the whole time, yeah. Like I wonder if it accepts multiple answers. Okay, so it's time to identify this guy. He's only got 2 pips. So firstly, this is the first scene that he was in. Let's go see what he was up to. Let's go find him. Remember, he's holding books in one of the shots of him. Alright? So we know whatever occupation he is, he's a fucking nerd. And that'll be our #1 indication. Yeah. And we bash good. Alright, where is he? He's neither of these guys. He's this guy. Right? Yes. Hello. What are you doing here? What is our indication of who you are supposed to be based on this scene? He looks like he came from over here or something, and he's just watching them take the shit down. So who else is here? Let's think about this. The artist is here. The butcher is here. These are all seamen doing the heavy lifting. The carpenters are looking on. And what are our options? He might be the purser. He had books. He had books. He's the purser. Books! Fucking nerds! Duncan was, Finley Dalton was drowned. Emily Jackson we got right. So specifically then, what is wrong? These people being alive on the Azores is wrong. We know that. Yeah, that's something I haven't done much doing of, is like looking at the map to see the names of things. Names of parts of the ship. Wei Li falling from the rigging to his death is apparently incorrect. I'm almost sure that our identification of this man is correct. So I think it's the wording of the death that they don't like. So I'm gonna say he fell overboard. 'Cause he did. Okay. What else do we think might be wrong? Lewis Walker was not the killer, is what this means. So let's just set that back to unknown. I mean, could we say it was a beast? Because the beast is what turned the cannon towards him? Of course! This whole time I've been saying, it doesn't matter who lit the cannon. Yeah, of course it doesn't. It matters who turned the cannon towards him. Alright, alright. That's what that is. Got it. Who's next? Who's next? This guy. So this guy was there when Sam got crushed and the other guy. He's there in the hammocks. And then he was there when this happened. And we don't have very much about him. But that is pretty good information, though. That means he's one of the very few... Is it this guy? Yes. It means he's one of the very few seamen left. And he doesn't look like he's from England. So I think he's this guy. And the terrible beast, exactly. Okay. See, that thing I was complaining about. It doesn't matter who lit the cannon. Correct. It doesn't matter. So why don't you think about that for a little longer, idiot?
You know about these things.
All right.
And you're...
All right. We've got a lot of good stuff happening here. So what's, like, the next thing that we don't know? Chronologically. We don't know who this guy is. Let's go. See? The progress kind of comes in bursts. Who the hell are you? This guy is here in the hammocks. He's here for the execution. Yeah, totally, Minnan. Like, it's good when you finally solve a puzzle. It's always good when your reaction is that you feel kind of dumb for not getting it sooner, you know? Here's this guy. This guy, I feel like, needs more process of elimination. Oh, by the way, was Wei Li, did the game accept? Yes, fell overboard instead of fell off of rigging. So what happened with him was he's climbing up the ropes on the outside of the boat, and what you see is him falling off the ropes. And I didn't know whether the game wanted to call that overboard or off rigging. I thought it was overboard, but there was something. I thought that it would typeset of the whole thing. Okay. Actually, I feel like this guy might be the next easiest guy to figure out. So, he was there for this, he was there for this, and here. He seems like the one remaining seaman, if you ask me. He was there when all this is happening. I mean, isn't there like only one seaman left? This must be Alexander Booth. It's like the only English seaman left. So now we have to figure out how we differentiate the different Chinese top men. I know who one of them is because there's a scene that reveals only them left. The thing is, the first 3 die before the doom. Leaving only Wei Li. So we got him because he gets singled out. After that, was this the guy I was just looking at? This is the guy who was in a hammock here. He was present at the execution. And then he's getting loaded onto a boat or helping with the loading. And then he gets speared immediately on this scene. And nobody says his name. I wonder if there's something specific about, like, the fact that he can understand them. I wonder if there's something that reveals the fact that he, unlike the other top men, would have that information. You know what I mean? Like, why would he understand them and not the others? There's these 2, and then who's the other guy? There's Wei Li. Is the other top man up here? How many top men are there again? Total? 1, 2, 8, 9, 10? So we've got 5 right here. Probably 6, 7, 8. This must be one of them, right? 9 and 10 right here. Okay, so you got a couple top men mixed in here. But yeah, I don't see any hints here as to like which one of them has any different characteristics from the others. All right, so back to here. Just kind of taking a look for any names that are said. Because even after they die... At this point in Unholy Captives... Well, maybe we should just... maybe give another look at the execution scene.
这是什么？未来全部动出来，拢是恁害啦！你哋害你一啲人唔过。
Because there might be some... Wait a second. We kind of know what the execution scene looks like. Because it's the sketch that we're always looking at. But...
You have been found guilty by
what do we have?
of the murder of Nunzio Pasquale.
Quiet.
As captain of this ship, and by the authority of the East India Company, and thus the crown of England,
So what's going on here? It
I
Bang,
sentence you to death.
who
by
later
fire
opens the chest, is here. With Ms. Lim, who's calling out that he hasn't done anything.
Right, sir. Ready, men.
And Chio Tan is here as well. So these are the two that get taken out on the boat. Who the hell are you? The carpenter's mate? Here we've got the artist. Here we've got... Ah, yes, the cook. With his trusty tuning fork. And that's the butcher. Oh, so these two... They're like sitting on the rigging, which is kind of interesting. One moment. Okay, sorry about that. There we are. Okay, so we have another cat here. Enjoy the sounds of the cat rubbing its face on the microphone. Okay, so what was I talking about here? So these two are kind of sitting up on the rigging. You know, they're top men. They're used to, you know, being there. I guess what can we say about these fellas? I keep, like, getting on threads of suspicion that don't actually go anywhere. Like, I'm saying to myself, two of these guys... there's one of the top men, looks like is not here. And it's this guy. This guy is not here. Is this guy also the one who was on the boat? Let's see. Oh, he was there during this scene. And then he's the one that gets... Oh, no, he was there when the other guy got electrocuted. And then he gets decapitated. Now, what I'm trying to get at is why would this be the one guy that wasn't there at the execution? And he's not the one who does the translations later. Like, what is he doing at this time? Because, you know, that's the thing, is it's important to know, like, when people are there, you know, but, this many people were present might actually be equally useful to say that why would this guy not be at this current scene? And I'm thinking, like, maybe it would be that he's particular friends with the Formosans, and that's why he, like, couldn't bear to watch the execution, perhaps? Or something like that, you know? But that might be thinking a little too hard. But he is here, huh? Alright, so who are you? Nicholas Botterill, Top Man. Okay, yeah, see, what's all this going on now? This is our guy, right? Yeah. So here's our guy, here's what he's doing. I just don't know how any of this information is useful. I'm tempted to, like, go back to the hammocks, you know, to see if there's any, information on those, like, on those, but it's like, I'm starting to feel like, I've wrung the hammocks dry of all their information, you know? Like, how much information is the game really gonna give me from those? We already identified one of the guys from the hammocks in the Doom. There is a lot going on up here. But, alright. Let's see if we got it, you know, or let's see if we can figure it out. So, where are these folks? Right here. We've got a hanging limb or two. $39. See, these legs look a little weird. Whoops. Who's number 39? So that's Ji Zhang. Or Zhang. Ji Zhang? I don't know how to say these names. I'm sorry. And then 38, Wong Li. They do wear different shoes from each other, so that's important. Alright, let's write this down. I think this is how we do it. Because 41 is the only guy that we don't get information from here, but guess what? We already know who 41 is. So 40. Boom. $39. This is totally it. It's the hammocks again. Oh man, magic is sitting on my bladder and it's making me have to pee. 38. All right. So now, back to one of those other scenes. We got this. This is how we're gonna solve all of them. We got this big time.
Hok Seng Lao, you have been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasquale.
All right, let's have a look at them shoes. Ooh, look at them shoes.
India Company and thus the Crown of England. I sentence
Who's that? 38?
you to death by firing.
You, sir, are number 38. All right, what else do we got?
Mr. Wolf, when you are ready.
Right, sir. Ready, men.
Now I'm feeling like the coloration here is supposed to tell me something. So let's think about that. But this is early on. Why would one of them have, like, discolored... Well, maybe that's the person that's not here. Because these are just basic normal-looking shoes. Which might just be this. Number 40. Oh, the hammocks once again, man. Ah, I was right about Alexander. Alright, the rest of these are gonna fall right into place. Basically, I gotta figure out where all those one people fled to. You know? And that'll be golden. Magic, I have to go to the bathroom so bad. I'm sorry, you're being so cute, buddy, but you're sitting right on my bladder. So, one moment. I will be right back. Okay. Bring this back up. Let's invite Magic to kind of get up here like he was before. Yeah, there you go, buddy. And... hang on, though. Come back a little bit. Bring this up a little bit. Alright. Is that comfy, buddy? Uh-oh. Gotta get my headphone jack up here. Alright. Okay. So, right, what I was gonna do is say, if we come back here, we now have process of elimination down to this guy. But we need to see, let's see where he was. I don't remember what happened to this guy, or like where he is on in the book. Do. This guy? Decapitated? Yeah. So we can probably go back to this scene and see that his feet match, but we kind of just already know that it's Ji Zhang. So there we go. We got him. And now, that said, we just need to figure out who this fucking guy is. Let's go. Bookmark. First memory. He first shows up at the execution. So he's higher ranking probably, that means. Since he wasn't, here he is. He's higher ranking probably, since he's standing around all, like, the important people, and he's not in the lower part of the ship with all the hammocks. Now, who is he standing next to? We've got captain, first mate, second mate, third mate. We've got we don't know who the second mate's steward is. Wait, who are we talking about right now? You talking about this guy or this guy? Here's the third mate steward and the first mate steward. I think it's kind of likely. There we go. That this guy is the third mate's, or the second mate's steward. But I'm curious to see, like, what my actual hint for that is supposed to be. So, besides the fact that he's just next to the other guys, if we take a look at all of the different scenes, so he's there at the execution. What's next? He's there. He's there at the murder? And the second mate is there at the murder. Oh. Oh, this is the guy who went along with the second mate. Yeah, I've been suspicious of this guy for a while, actually. I think I already said this before. He's the one who calls Nichols sir, you know, and he went along. This is totally second mate steward. Okay, cool. What next? There's so little left. All right, so we got those two. This guy, who are you? So this is the guy that was shot by Charles Minor. I don't remember when that happened. Oh, yes. This is the guy that was accidentally shot. Right. First thing he's in is when they're bringing the thing down. So Unholy Captives is when this guy first shows up. And then yes, and then he's there when Philip Dahl gets his leg cut off. He's there when they're getting attacked by crabs, and he dies at the end of it. There's actually only one person left in the whole book for me to identify, and it's this guy. The ship's steward. What we don't know, though, is who he got shot by. Because that was kind of hard to see. However, we also found out that he kind of got spiked by a beast. But okay, it doesn't want that, so he was shot with a gun. We don't really know who it was. But this is the third fate, right? So that's 1, 2... and 3. Did this guy actually get drowned, though? We gotta go back to the calling. I need to make sure that this guy was actually drowned. Well, I don't. I remember that scene. He's getting pulled under. In fact, I mean, we could just look at the... at this shot right here. Well. Alright, hang on. Remember the "give me that gun" line during the soldiers? I was thinking maybe that is the line that is supposed to tell us who shot him, right? So let's see, where is it here? Then the guy gets burned. Give me that gun. Remember, who says that? The carpenter. So I think that is supposed to be our clue that it was actually the carpenter that shot him. Winston Smith. Or was it the carpenter's apprentice? I think it was the carpenter. But that didn't go, so let's take another look at that scene. Let's see, right here. So on this scene,
I've got you. Don't move. I'll get you down.
boom, this guy. Give me that gun. And this is Winston Smith. So I thought this must be the clue to tell us that when we go all the way over here, and this guy comes over here and he ends up getting shot by the other guy, that it would be the guy who said, give me that gun. You know? Oh, jeez. Oh, hi. Oh, is this the guy locked in the, is this what we were talking about earlier? We're right here. This guy's locked in the purser's office. Yeah. I wish I had been a little bit more observant about that. But hey. My method was perfectly valid. Like, a lot, like, it seems like everything in this game has a pretty good clue. But, it's also very intuitive, where just a lot of guesswork seems to be pretty valid. But yeah, this guy says, give me that gun. But then he's not the one who shoots the other guy? That or I have these other two guys' identities wrong. Where is the decapitation scene? Yeah, see? That's this guy. Those are his legs, totally. And this was the guy, Ji Zhang. Number 39. Boom, 39. Yep. See, that's him. Rock solid. And then here's this guy. He dropped his own gun? And started to crawl away? This is why I thought Charles Minor shot him, is because he's coming in here. And look at his white pants and white shirt. And now if we go back. Oops. Eh. Eh. If we go back to where this guy died, the thing is you can't see who shot him, but maybe there's a detail that I missed.
Someone shoot the damn thing!
I mean, to me, what it looks like is happening is this guy right here, clearly Charles Minor, is firing his gun. And it's killing this guy. But maybe I'm supposed to be seeing something else. I don't think so, though. I think that is what is clearly happening here. Oh, but I put it as Winston Smith because of the "give me that gun" line. So back to what is actually clearly happening, which is Charles Minor shooting him. Okay. So if that's rock solid and this is rock solid, then what am I missing here? Samuel Galligan, we gotta go back. And these two that I'm looking at here. Let's have a closer look at how this guy actually died. And after this, I think the only things left are the disappearances on the escape. We need to figure out where they went. So this is The Calling Part 4. That's what we want, and then we want to come over here and find... we want to find Part 3. Oh my god, thank you. It's been like that for a minute. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna learn to stop doing that. Like, it's concerning how often I forget to do that. I don't know what to do. It's like a recent problem. Whoa, he didn't get drowned. Why the hell did I have that written in?
You're still breathing? Can you roll? Nichols, sir, shoot them.
Is this him? No. Is it him? No. There's her getting strangled. What is going on here? I like thought it was this guy, I think is what happened. I mistook the guy that I was supposed to be identifying the death of for this guy, I think is what happened. And I was like, oh yeah, he drowned. So where's my actual guy? Oh, sure, sure. Is this him? Oh. Wait a second. I never noticed what's actually happening right here. He says, Nichols, shoot them for God's sake. And then... And then... It Bang jumps on him while this lady is reaching out. I don't exactly see what's... Oh! A spangle. Is he stabbing him in the head? Okay, we need to get back to this guy again. We need to get back to part 4. Nah, I think what's happening is this guy actually got knifed by It Bang. Yeah, dang. I don't even know why, really. I mean, yeah, we're in some shit right now, but like... Carpenter Brute, nice. All right. So now, that means, so we got, let's take a look here. I think all we have left is the escape disappearances, right? Loose cargo, 100%. Bitter cold, 100%. The Moida, 100%. The calling, including the disappearances, 100%. Unholy captives, 100%. Soldiers of the sea, 100%. The Doom, including the disappearances, 100%. Bargain, 0%. The Escape, we don't know what happened to these people. We know who they all are, but I don't know what actually happened. Then we have the End, 100%. All right. So what actually happened to these people? Time to find out. I tried to find this out a while ago, and I couldn't see any evidence of what happened. So let's just have a quick read of all of this dialogue here real quick. Take the ship and sail east is what these guys say that they should do. Trade wretched fish and shells for gold. So that's what they think that they should do. So the people on the ship, this happened right here. I thought since they were leaving the left side of the ship, they must have gone to Azores. But if they went east, I don't know where they would have ended up. They, you know, there's lots over here. So then we have the End. Was there any indication here? About where anything went? No. Well, if they went east, they would have ended up either on the I mean, they would have ended up on the Canary Islands, so maybe that's where they are. They're alive on the Canary Islands. This does not seem to be correct. Alright, let's find it again. Yes, this is the one.
Last one.
Okay.
Move quick.
So here are our 4 dudes. They're on the left side of the ship. It's the last boat. We're currently here in the world, moving this way, you know, northeast. They're on the left side, and indeed, here they all are. This guy, we got Davy James. Is this the surgeon? Yeah, the surgeon. Ms. Jane Bird. And lastly, Emily Jackson. These 4 people. As this happens. Okie doke. Then, immediately after that, blammo! She shoots him. While this guy is still there. She's still there. He's still there. Here come these 2, though. I mean, what are they gonna do? So these guys, they've got the boat here. I mean, what if they, like... What if something terrible happened? And we found out that these people actually did die. Because everybody's coming over here. Here's the captain coming over with his gun. I mean, maybe they didn't escape. The chapter's called The Escape. But what happened next? Next we had the shooting that happened down here. And they don't let us see what happened up there. Isn't that right? We're gonna uncover this. So this is the very next part. Oh, no, we can see up here. If we look up here, we see that the boat is gone. And we don't see where it went. But here are these guys looking at what's going on down there. Here is, him getting dumped by him. Where'd the captain go? Oh, he's right here, like, what the fuck's going on? Just wondering if I'm supposed to get a clue from any of this. About where this boat actually made it out to. I mean, I guess one clue, as far as like whether we can see these people. Okay, here's a good point, me. Check it out. She was here. If we bookmark it, you know, we'll see that apparently they're not seen again. We're not going to be able to see the boat anywhere. All we see is that the boat is not here right now. How much blood is there here? Just the guy getting shot. What happened to Paul's corpse? I mean, they must have dumped it overboard like this, but, they didn't get any blood on the railing. Okay, take me back then. Because the thing is, if we saw the boat again...
Let them go.
You know, if we saw the boat again, it would show up under the bookmarks as them being present on another scene. So here's him coming to dump the corpses after whatever happens. But what happens to these two? These two go down there? But after what? They would have had to lower these guys down. That, like, these guys couldn't lower themselves down, could they? Did they get murdered? Crushed? Oh yeah, we've seen that. Eaten? I mean, how, in the next moments, how did they get the boat down into the water and leave? You know? I'm not seeing the thing that happened here. Alright, let's look for clues one more time. Who's this guy? That's the first mate. Along with Brennan are coming up there. Oh, right. This is what we want. Then the very next thing to happen is the guy getting shot in the face. And here's Brennan. So at this point, Brennan and the first mate are going back downstairs. The captain has come over here. He's dumping the bodies. Where is my clue as to what happened to these people? if they died, there's no way that we're supposed to know who did it. Plus, they had guns, so they could hold everybody else up. I think they escaped. I think they're alive. So we just need to figure out where they went. Do I have 2 other people still written in? So it'll be like, once I get down where one of them went, the other ones will pop in? No, because we don't really know what happened to Philip or William. They both died during the bargain, apparently. Or disappeared. So... here's one thing that's confusing me, is this spot, Madeira. This doesn't show up as one of our options as to where they are. Madeira? But no, just the place, please. It's like here. So here's the Canary Islands, and then this is the other place. Oh yeah. Okay, if we zoom out, it just tells us the name of the city. But then, like, right here, we see, yeah, that's the name of the... Or is this a few different countries? I can't even tell. I don't know how to read Google Maps, really. But yeah, so it's confusing to me that this is not an option for where they are. I guess we don't know where they are. Like, maybe if we just say Africa, right? Since that's more basic. You know, that'll count. Because, like, we don't really know where they went. But they went east, is all we know. Okay, there we go. They're in Africa. And I think our clue was that they said that they should sail east in order to, like, sell stuff. Okay, so I was gonna say it's not a multiple of 3 anymore to get to the end. And yeah, they do it by just having the last 2 be 2 at a time. Take a look into the preface. Okay, let's take a look. Why aren't I just reading it in order? The identity of fate, complete each chapter accurately, return to the book to the French Office of Affairs in Morocco. I mean... Oh, Henry Evans. Oh. Oh, Henry Evans is a person on the ship. He's the nerd. Oh no, he was the surgeon. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I totally missed that. So Henry Evans wants you... He was on the ship, and he wants you to bring the book back to him. and he was on the boat that left to Morocco. And that's in Africa. Interesting. That's a really cool hint, and I wish I had figured that out. Alright, that's big then. It is now time to see the bargain. Yeah, I assumed that the person putting us on this whole task was just a nobody. That's a big thing for me to miss. Very clever of the game. Okay. Let us leave here. All right, let's go. Let's see what the ending has to offer here. I hope it pays off, you know.
We should go. Storm's nearly about, so we won't be coming back.
Yep, Oh. Oh, they really want you to make sure you know what you're doing.
Finally. Sit down so you don't fall out.
Here we go. The Honorable East India Company. Insurance assessment for the good ship Obra Dinn, victim of calamitous events at sea. Prepared by the Company Office of Investigation. Ship damaged in squall, Atlantic, sunk in storm. Falmouth payment claimed, yada yada. All cargo lost. All cargo lost. Ah, and here are the accounts of all the different people. Oh, this is what I expect from Lucas Pope here. Alright, so Captain Robert Witterell, fate, suicide with gun, criminal findings, murder of crewmates, 4 counts, estate forfeited to the crown. William Hoskett, he was shot for and criminal findings, attempted mutiny, estate fined 25 somethings. Okay. Ooh, then we've also got like, so there's fines, but then, so Martin Perriott, his fate is still unknown. Findings of merit, extraordinary valor, exceptional performance of duties. Estate awarded outstanding wages. Yeah. So some people did exceptionally well here. We solved everything without the... So the setup in the game is that the middle chapter, called The Bargain, is not told to you. So we solved every single fate. And now we are returning the book completely filled out. Except for that one chapter that we weren't told about. So now, I think we are going to learn about that. So right now we're looking through, like, the insurance claim, right? Because that was the whole reason to do all this. Was to fill out this insurance claim, apparently. Which is pretty great. Oh, dude, where's fucking dickhead, Nichols? I want to hear them rip him apart in legal terms. Yeah, I think that's the idea, Chow. One thing about this game is it's made by the same guy that made Papers, Please. And I don't know if you played Papers, Please, but it makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that's a great game. Wait, where was he? What was his name? He was the second mate. He should be pretty... Oh, here he is. Edward Nichols. Criminal findings. Murder of crewmate. 2 counts. Attempted mutiny. Theft of cargo. Get that guy the fuck out of here. Everything was his fault. Alright, so here we go. Preliminary draft of this assessment has been approved. On behalf of the Honorable East India Company, I certify all statements accurate and declare this matter closed in its entirety. The Chief Inspector. The book returns to its original owner, Henry Evans in Morocco, as requested. Let's go. Let's see this fucking bargain. One year later. We had to wait a year before we learn anything new? Ooh, knock at the door. Look at this wallpaper.
You know, you should be out in it then. Right, well, get yourself home then. And tell Martha I said hello.
Can you believe it? A package at this hour? Oh, the thing smells just dreadful. Better you don't open it inside. I'll be turning in now. Tea's in the kitchen if you need more.
All right, here we are. Oh, Jane Bird. No longer Ms. Jane Bird. Chief Inspector, I write you with the unfortunate news that Dr. Evans has passed away. He succumbed to his illness shortly after receiving your package. He was very pleased with your correspondence and asked that his gratitude be expressed by returning the book to you, along with the means to complete it. As for the 3 of us that remain, the Obra Dinn is a distant memory and a dreadful chapter in our lives that we wish to forget. Do not write back. This tale belongs to you now. Please finish it.
There you are. Collect your things.
Where's the key?
To that door. Gone.
Damn.
There's no time. We need to go.
Right. Here you go.
What are you up to?
Nothing loose.
Oh! The surgeon? Just blasted what? The monkey? And here's the chest. There's our boy. And I don't really see what happened there. All right, so here we go, chapter 8. The bargain. The monkey's paw. The lazarette, where we have not had access to. A friendly, but not entirely pleasant monkey companion was sacrificed in the pursuit of knowledge. And here's where William died. Oh, who's that back there? All right.
A third shell. Captain didn't toss them all.
Leave it. Help me lift this.
Stop! Why? Well, set you free. Give it the shell. Eh? Do it.
Hoist it out. To the main deck. Throw it over. Lock the door when you leave.
Get the tail, boy.
In return, the ship. The Obra Dinn. See it home.
So. Oh, there it is. So this thing, oh, we finally kind of get a closer look at this thing. Is this Paul? Yeah. So they gave the shell back and set it free, huh? One of them, at least. So what we see here is there was a third shell. Hoist it out to the main deck. Throw it over. Lock the door when you leave. Get the tail. Okay, right. Yes. Okay. So they're saying I don't know what this is exactly, but they're saying, yeah, give the shell back to this thing. It's clutching it. And then they're pulling it back outside and tossing it over. And that's the sparkle that we see at the end. Oh?
I'll kill every last one of you monsters. Withdraw the Kraken, or I will kill you all!
So this is the kind of thing that I was expecting out of the bargain. Remember, the doom was going on, and I was saying they must have made the bargain to stop the Kraken's attack. And yes, here's the captain. So they must have had the different prisoners. This one is the one that they gave the shell to and pulled out in a minute here. And there's the shell that they gave to it. And remember, this is after the steward killed John Naples and was mad about, and was saying that they need to let them go. Right? That happened way back in Unholy Captives, right? Yeah. And then they got attacked, then the Kraken attacked. And here we go. A captured beast fought against its jailer and was speared for the trouble. Then we have the first of the 3 prisoners. Okay, so the third prisoner was the one that they gave the shell and tossed over.
Kraken! You brought it here! Send it back!
Damn, dude. Captain just going all out. They took 3 as prisoner. Yeah. And just as I was saying, they were trying to get them to send the Kraken out. And eventually they only gave 1 shell though, is the thing. A 3rd shell. So out of 3, they only gave 1 shell back, is what this means. And so it's only Philip and Martin. Those are the only 2 that we haven't found their fates yet, huh?
What's this? Quicksilver. Herre min Gud.
Yup. So he opened the chest that they had previously used to kill 3 of the creatures out during the calling. But then Philip just opened it here on his own, huh? But this is it? This is the last thing? But the revelation that it's Quicksilver, I don't have a big response to that. Like, I don't really understand the exact significance of Quicksilver. but here it is. Okay, so Martin was simply spiked, just like so many others. And Philip Dahl was burned. It's kind of interesting that the bargain was saved for last. Because it was just exactly what I thought it would be. They try to bargain with the creatures to get the Kraken to leave, and they end up giving the shells back. The only thing that was revealed there is that only 1 of 3 shells was given back, which is right here. Where are they? They must be in here someplace. They're at the bottom of the sea. That's a lie. That is a lie. There are still 2 shells unaccounted for, is what that means. And then he shot the monkey. Why? In the pursuit of knowledge? And there we go. So yeah, the bargain was just kind of exactly what I thought it would be. And yeah, I guess all that we got out of it is that there were indeed more shells. So what am I supposed to take out of that? That in the end, when they busted into the captain's quarters for the other shells. Yeah. So in the end, they busted into the captain's quarters for the shells. But like, I guess the question is why? Like, why did the end happen? Where I'm missing a chapter in there. After the bargain is the escape. Then it's the end. I mean, yeah, they just bust in and he kills them all and kills himself. Even though he did still have 2 of the shells, right? I guess I never knew where the second shell was. One was in the chest. The second one they brought in from the calling. I don't really know where the second one came in, or where a third shell came in. I mean, it sounded like the third shell to the crewmates was the one that was in the chest. Because they're like, oh, a third shell in the bargain chapter, and that's where Philip had one, which seemed like he had just gotten from out of the chest, right? So maybe they already had gotten the other 2. What if we press rewind on this? Oh, okay. It goes back to bargain. Interesting. Well, I thought that game was really, really enjoyable. My only real criticism of it is what I was saying earlier, which is that you get the general idea of what happened pretty early on, and then all of the nitty-gritty details about who is who and who exactly killed who doesn't really matter. And that's the main thing that you do in the game. That's what you spend most of your time doing, is identifying the people exactly and exactly how they died, which is a little weird because it doesn't really matter to the grand scope of what happened. It is fun though. It's fun to do it, and I had a lot of fun doing it, and it's well designed. But it made the ending a little underwhelming, because I already knew what happened on the bargain, because it's kind of clear. I guess the only remaining mystery is, oh, there's more shells, but I don't know how much that matters still. You know what I mean? But I did really, really enjoy the game overall. Because, yeah, like I'm saying, even though there may not have been that really, like, even though, like, I personally don't think it mattered 100% who did what, it was really fun to figure it out. That's what matters the most, you know. But alright. That was Return of the Obra Dinn. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks to Minnan for gifting this game to me also. I had never heard of it, and after I played Outer Wilds, he sent this one to me. Thanks to the community for voting for me to play this game, because yeah, it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. I'll think about it a lot. I mean, it's a cool story overall. I enjoyed seeing the story. So I'm gonna do a little bit more. I'm gonna play some Binding of Isaac, I think. I just wanted to listen to that song at the end there. I had that song stuck in my head all day. Alright. So yeah, that game was super, super fun. I really enjoyed it. Let's play a little bit of Isaac.